Welcome to this 6-minute webinar where I will show you a 3-step process that turns stressful employees and stressful organizations into powerful, cohesive teams focused on growth. How would it feel to know with certainty that your employees had a very high level of job satisfaction and that you were only attracting and retaining the right people and placing them into the right positions? That'd feel pretty awesome, wouldn't it? However, the problem is uncertainty. Perhaps your business is growing, but you aren't sure if you have the right plan to develop employees into next level roles that support your growth. And uncertainty really is the culprit. It depends on having a properly established growth and development plan with future growth strategies. And this is an area often overlooked and misunderstood in business. Business growth and revenue is blocked and negatively affected by lack of career development opportunities, and this always leads to poor employee retention. Having the people in the wrong positions or hiring the wrong people creates the need to continually hire new people, which hinders your efficiency and is very costly in time, money, and revenues. This uncertainty affects everyone, especially the employees, and creates stress that spreads throughout the business. It's guaranteed to create problems and can become an explosive negative situation at any moment. Have you ever experienced a situation like this? Are you tired of the struggle? Without well-trained employees, a business is destined to have problems. It's not a matter of if, but when. During the majority of my 27-year Air Force career, I specialized in personnel placement, development, and strategic career planning. I had many firsthand opportunities to experience both the good and the bad of people in career development and what happens with the right and the wrong people in key leadership and supervisory positions. I've developed and implemented many successful plans, and I've remedied failed plans for individuals and organizations, which resulted in successfully turning around stressful personnel and organizations into efficient, powerful, and cohesive teams. So my promise to you is that I will show you a 3-step process that will allow you to create a strategy to implement well-developed growth and development plans that increase success for your people and your business. I'm Rich Parsons, founder of Higher Calling Consulting. And since my retirement from the Air Force, my work with multiple organizations locally and nationally has solidified that this growth and development problem is significant, and I've discovered a solution. Through frequent observations and feedback over the years, both in military and civilian organizations, and through frequent observations, I've discovered the 3 key applications that create a powerful growth and development strategy. All of my experience and the stories I've uncovered really shined a bright light on the fact that these 3 key strategies make a big difference for employees and the businesses they help grow in revenues and profits. These 3 words are the foundation of my process. It's through connecting being my number one focus that I'm able to relate and build a rapport with decision makers, leaders, and employees. And this allows me to have a better understanding of the pulse of the organization as it pertains to personnel development and future growth. And then I'm able to create clarity through an in-depth assessment of the organization and then providing a debrief to the key decision makers of the organization. And when the results are applied properly, the organization will have amazing results. With one of my projects, I worked with nearly 20 operations supervisors, and many of them felt that they were flying blind, stating, "I don't know what I don't know," and wondering what was next in their career or future development opportunities. They were stressed and they were frustrated. So I created a needs-based blueprint that gave them steps to follow from indoctrination of newly hired supervisors as well as those internally promoted from the organization. And this gave them a timeline, the requirements, training checklist, knowledge checks, and other requirements for key positions across an 8-state area. They loved the clarity that they received from this blueprint. And by providing them with this needs-based blueprint, it gave them what they needed to be successful. And as I shared this with personnel and supervisors, both parties then had knowledge that they needed to make positive actions. And one of the first comments I received was very simple yet rewarding. Thank you. Are you ready to have freedom of growth within your organization with the ability to strategically and optimally place employees in roles based on talents and skills, not blind assumptions based on tenure and perceived abilities? If so, then the bench growth clarity call is just right for your organization. So all you need to do now is click on the link below to schedule your bench growth clarity call so that we can get started on your strategy.